Welcome everybody to another episode of Potato Lounge with your host Logan
and Corey.
Alright, we are playing Goat Simulator, a free-to-play game this month, what's the month, June?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, June, I believe, also accompanied with, Costume Quest and Super Meat Boy, which we've done a video in a while ago. So let's go on into it, Corey. Minutes? Let me just turn down the audio real quick. Alright. Green Lantern's Corpse. The movie was pushed back to July of 2020. Now, are you excited for Green Lantern Corporation, Corey?
Corporation? No.
It basically is Corporation. C-O-R-P. Corpse stands for... It's
Green Lantern Corps.
Oh, really?
Corps.
Oh, well,
You tried that.
I'm pronouncing it Corpse. Bite me.
Oh, God.
Did you just glitch inside of a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
how'd you get out?
Oh, God, my tongue.
Let go of it, Corey.
I can't.
Let go of it.
I don't know how. Hold on. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm excited for it or not, because the last Green Lantern was atrocious.
Well,
every way possible.
Talking about the old Green Lantern, like, we understand that it was very bad, the way it was kind of viewed, but, you know, there was, if you don't know already, there was a bad connection between, the director and, Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Yeah, it's
understandable.
Maybe a little. Who's going to be the main character? Is it going to be Hal Jordan again?
There's going to be three of them, actually. Three Green Lanterns. Hal Jordan will be one of them, but there will be two more around the age of, like, I think from
so they're going to have multiple main characters?
Three, I think.
Okay.
And they're all going to be from Earth.
Interesting.
Which is weird. But this is just rumors as of now. As of now, we're speculating as to what it'll... We reported on this a while ago, but it was just a minor reporting. Things are still coming in with Green Lantern's Corps. We're not really aware of anything as to what's going on, so we'll figure all this out later when we get more information. But let's move on. Rumors of Lionhead was closed because Microsoft wouldn't sell Fable. Now, Fable being a popular game within the Microsoft corporate, Jesus Christ, man. Being very popular, very popular game within the Microsoft and Xbox fan base. Do you think Microsoft made a wrong turn trying to make the alleged just don't sell Fable because Lionhead messed it up kind of aspect of it, or what do you think?
I think we need a Fable reboot.
What Fable do you think? Because you played a bit of Fable.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends on who really spearheads it. I thought Fable 2 and Fable 3 were a little weak, honestly.
No, that's also your opinion. And let's give me 1 second.
It'll go this one. Yeah.
You broke it already.
Oh wait, no.
Broke it
I'm
already.
just an idiot.
Yeah, well, that's some technical difficulties on my part.
Yes.
Yes. Well, getting used to the new equipment kind of doesn't help. Let's go on to the next one. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 was announced, and a release date of October 21st of 2016. How do you don't play Sid Meier's Civilization? I played
a bit of it.
Do you like it at all, or?
I like Civilization. I know it's a really popular game among people. People like it a lot.
Yeah, but say if nobody knows, Noah's also another person who helps out with the Indestructible Potatoes with kind of spearheading, as a word of choice, spearheading some ideas or kind of concepts that we'll be throwing out in the next few months. But we're still trying to dumb down on technical difficulties and figuring everything out. You almost got hit by a helicopter, you idiot. You saw Civil War, yeah? With I
did.
You saw Civil War with
yes.
Chris. Well, I'm not even going to go into names. Any speculation as to why Nick Fury wasn't in Civil War? Well, we've talked about this before, but what is your concept as to why Nick Fury wasn't in it?
I sort of thought it was because he's sort of like the dad figure almost. He's like, oh my God, the kids are fighting each other, and he doesn't really want to take a side, I guess.
That would make sense.
That would
kind of ruin his image as the daddy.
Yeah. So I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
It might also have been contract issues. Who knows?
It might have actually been. Who knows? Samuel L. Jackson's probably real busy right now. The writers of it say that he didn't want to take one side or the other because it's not his place in the universe. End quote. Would have been complicated the already complex decision between the movie's two sides, between Iron Man and Captain America. And I'm assuming that the writers have done their research and are aware of what people want and what people don't want. And that's one of the things that they don't want. So, let's continue on. Now, we've talked about this before and I pronounced it wrong a while ago. Justice League villain is rumored. Dark Side. Dark Side. S-E-I-D. Won't be the villain. He won't be the villain. The main bad guy will be Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is the uncle of Dark Side. Now I'm not I'm not much of a DC person, but I wouldn't know anything about Dark Side. But
he's basically I think Thanos is actually DC's Dark Side.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense, I guess, in a way. Jumanji reboot to star Jack Black, Jake Kasdan to direct. We'll continue on. I'll just go through that one. The Division has 9.5 million registered players.
Is that a goat?
Now, Corey, you've played Division? You played the beta, weren't you? You didn't play.
I didn't play any of it.
You didn't play any of it.
No.
Wow, man.
I saw some gameplay.
Yeah, see, the Division's not bad. It's very. I like the game, to be honest with you. It was a fun game to start with, and then after a while, it turned into the Destiny of 2016 or 2015. Sorry.
Oh, I like that. I hated Destiny.
You heard about the new Rise of Iron? There's a new expansion coming out soon.
Get on my boat.
But yeah, there's a... Lick him. You're gonna miss it. Get it, Corey, get it. Alright. The Pacific Rim adds Jurassic World writer Derek Connolly. He's reported to start... the reports for Pacific Rim 2 are reported to start shooting on November of 2016. Now, we haven't seen much of anything else, but we have reported on some news that... the director of Daredevil Season 1 will be directing Pacific Rim 2, as of Guillermo del Toro will not be. He has stepped down from it. The guy who directed Season 1 also was the director and writer of, I believe, Spartacus. I think he might have just been a writer, but I'm not 100% sure. But we'll see how that turns out when we get more news in November, hopefully. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why
I don't know why I'm going so fast. Like, I'm hitting Mach speed right here.
You're like a skipping stone.
I know. What the hell is that?
That's a boat.
I can't turn. It's not a boat. That is a whale.
That's not a whale, is it?
That is a whale.
It's a really weird looking whale.
That's a fucking sperm whale.
Oh, it is a whale, isn't it?
That is a goddamn sperm whale.
That is a whale. I didn't even notice. How is that a whale? It's not moving.
It's dead.
Oh.
Probably. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my blowhole.
Oh, wow, that's...
Oh.
Look how high you are.
Oh my god.
Look at...
Look
at the sandbox.
Come on.
Land it.
Come on.
Land it.
No.
You're gonna land it.
Whore.
Oh, bastards.
Oh god.
At least you made it in the pool with another sheep.
You mean a goat?
Damn it.
It's called fucking goat cigarette, dude.
Sorry. Let's get back to it. Avengers Infinity War screenwriter teases Guardians of the Galaxy crossover. Marcus and Stephen McFreely confirmed a Guardians of the Galaxy crossover thanks to Thanos. Along with Star-Lord, Chris Pratt, Gamora, Nebula, and Drax the Destroyer will be also joining in the crossover between Avengers Infinity Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes out in, I believe, 2020, when it's supposed to come out. At least one of the parts is supposed to come out. The other part's supposed to come out, I think, like 2 years later or something like that to build hype. Cars 3 will feature Cruz. You know Spanish.
Ramirez,
sorry.
Good God, dude.
I can't read my handwriting. Cruz Ramirez to play a young Hispanic race car. Quote unquote, the director said that it is trying to help Lightning learn some new tricks. Said the director Brian Fee, who was at art department for Cars 2, WALL-E, and Cars. It's supposed to hit theaters June 16th, 2017, which was originally the release date for Toy Story 4. Are you still trying to go back to this? You're trying to go back to it, aren't you?
I'm gonna get there too.
No,
too far. Bad touch. Oh god.
Rogue One. We're a fan of the Star Wars universe. Reshoots for Rogue One. The reason to lighten the mood, to bring some levity into the story, to restore a sense of fun and adventure. Not even crew to reshoot Rogue One because of it's too serious of a tone.
I want a serious Star Wars.
Do you want a serious Star Wars movie?
Yeah, let's go. All right, come on.
Come on, make it.
Too far.
Maybe.
Fuck.
Maybe you gotta do something else. I
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe that's an achievement. The brave co-director Brenda Chapman, who directed Prince of Egypt back in 1998, will helm Come Away, a live-action prequel to Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan. Chapman will direct based off the script, which is written by Marissa Kate Goodhill, Lisa Kahn, Michelle Manning, and Andrea Keir to produce. Michelle Manning was a producer of a horror movie back in 2008 called The Eye. And Brendan Chapman's first movie to direct, it will be her first movie to direct Come Away. You keep missing, man. You're awful at this. The plot takes place before Alice travels to Wonderland, before Peter becomes Pan. Peter and Alice seek to rescue their parents.
Whoop!
My God, man, what did you...
Rocket. Oh, God.
You could maybe that was a way to get up there. How did you do that?
I know. It's like a rocket. Hold on.
I can't hear you if you're doing it. If you're gonna go ahead and copyright strike us, you better copyright strike us the right way and by actually making sure people can hear you. But Peter and Alice seek to rescue their parents from the despair that shakes their family after their older brother dies, deciding between their home and their imagination.
So their brother and sister?
In a way, from what this director is, they're adding the Alice in Wonderland of the new one and the Peter Pan of the new one also into a combined movie. Alice in Wonderland, who made her debut movie back in I think 2008, and Peter Pan, who had guess who played Captain Hook? I think Hugh Jackman played Captain Hook in the newest Peter Pan edition.
So they combined the two.
I think they combined. It's a live action movie. It's not an animation.
I kind of figured that. Damn it.
Well, it's one of those things you got to kind of debate on and figure out the easy way to.
Because they keep doing all these live adaptations, like they're doing Beauty and the Beast now.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense sometimes. Jared Leto says playing the Joker was the most fun he had on a film. He had a blast despite having to shave his head and eyebrows. Did you also know that he sent used condoms and anal beads to the rest of the cast?
I heard he also sent dead animals.
I did not hear about the dead animals. God, man, that's demented.
Nah, he got into the role. I'm all for it.
You think that's the way for people to get into a role? Is kind of.
I heard that he was
demented.
He was consistent. Well, like when you're playing a demented character. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was. Oh shit. I don't know.
Do it, Corey. Get it up there. Finish your sentence.
As long as he doesn't die. Like
Heath Ledger. Are you talking about no, that's not. Drug overdose, or are we talking about like die in the movie?
That role killed Heath Ledger. The drugs might have killed him, but if you saw like how into the character he got,
I think he isolated himself in like a hotel for like a week.
Yeah,
he did some other
it was a month.
It was a month.
He isolated himself for like a month getting into character. And if you ever seen that like the book that he made for like the Joker, and it was like. And a bunch of like the guy from Clockwork Orange,
yeah,
and a bunch of like really just like sadistic stuff, and I was like, oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, well, you got
dedication. You got role.
Well, that's the only way people are gonna get roles in movies now. Is they gotta have serious dedication. Anne Hathaway, for instance, in Les Miserables back in 2012, I think she shaved her head and lost like 60 pounds for her role.
Yeah. And
I think even Hugh Jackman did the same for his role too. He lost weight to look like a prisoner in the beginning, and then he gradually did. It's kind of like Christian Bale with his roles in all of his movies he's been in. From
Mechanic to Batman, he puts on like 80 pounds.
Yeah, if anybody's seen like the transformations between him and movies, between what he's done, it's impressive what he's gone through. But that has got some strain on your body, and it would murder anybody. But I'm surprised that people are still being that devoted to roles. To the rest of their lives. You broke the game, you ass. GTA 5 has now shipped over 65 million units since launch. GTA 5 Rockstar earns about 1.67 million per month. That's about 3 million every 2 months. That's 6 million every 4 months. There's 12 months in a year, so every 4 months they're making about $18 million.
Wait, in what?
They're making 1.6 million per month. They're making about 3 million every 2 months.
Okay. So what are you talking about here?
This is how much money GTA is making per month.
Now?
Yeah,
it's made over $1 billion.
Oh yeah, they've already right now they shipped over 65 million units since launch. I think that's equivalent to like Dark Souls.
65 million units.
which is, I guess, cases or games. I don't know.
Or like
but this is like
online transfer. Fuck.
I don't think they're including online transfers.
Well, if they're
It
not,
might just be discs.
Well, okay, so if it's just disc and it's 65 million units, multiply that by 60.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's
I'm not
your
doing the
number.
math, but yeah, I get your point.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Daniel Craig turned down between $99 and $100 million to play 2 more James Bond movies. Quote unquote, he is done with Bond. Now, do you think, the only way that Daniel Craig kind of said that he would do another James Bond is for money. Do you think he's making a ludicrous decision by not taking money, or do you think he's making kind of a offhanded decision by...
He's getting up there. He's getting like...
He's not doing any movies right now.
No, he's like 56 years old.
He is. He's old as balls, but...
Those Bond movies, he does a lot of his own stunts. So
yeah.
Those take its toll. And, oh my god.
Get it? But yeah, I'm about to say, I can understand...
I
understand why he
if
wouldn't
they
wanna
offer
do
him
it.
enough money, he'll do it. Anybody will do
They
that.
offered him $100 million. Between $99 and $100 million to do 2 movies. That's $50 million per movie. If you're thinking about it, I guarantee Jared Leto, for instance, because we were just talking about him, I guarantee he probably got paid like $25 million to be in the new Suicide Squad, at least.
Yeah. I don't know.
And if you're going to be that devoted to a job, then you might as well, go balls out crazy about it. And James Bond
Oh god, what is going on here?
I think you just...
Oh!
You bastard.
They're worshipping Satan.
I think he's done enough to the point where he can continue on with his life and make a good living off of what he does.
He has enough money
to retire and make a life with himself.
He'll probably still do movies. Just
he'll
not
do movies,
action
but yeah, he
that are
probably
so
won't.
hard on your body.
He probably won't do anything too intense.
Well, what's this?
Rush Hour has been canceled by CBS, based off, I'm assuming, the movie with Jackie Chan and what's his face? I don't remember. He was.
Is it Chris Tucker?
Yeah, Chris Tucker. Due to one season, they had a 1.2 rating with a baseline of 6 million views. It was backed by Bill Lawrence. Jesus, man. Bill Lawrence, who was a writer and director of Scrubs.
Bill Lawrence was the... Yeah, he was the director.
He was the director of Scrubs, yeah. Which has now been canceled. But let's go on to the last topic, Corey. A Dark Souls topic. Okay. Dark Souls board game ends with $5 million in funding. Over 31,000 people backed this board game. Now, just to give you some backstory, the company that was making the board game, which I'm assuming is either From Software or Bandai Namco, they were asking for $50,000 in backing. Then I think within 3 hours they had they had around $500,000. And then within 3 days, they had, I think, $1.2 million. And if they just finished with $5 million, what do you do with that extra $4.5 million?
Make another Dark Souls.
Do you really think they'll make it? What, you did hear that this is the last Dark Souls 3 is the last one?
I figured. But
do you think they'll still? Do you think with the money that they'll have backed up, do you think they'll do it?
Make a different game.
You think they'll make another Dark Souls? Or do you think they'll make something similar, or you think they'll make something different, for instance, people are more in tune with an action-based shooter. Do you think they'll do that one?
I'd be fine with that.
You would be? All right. Well, that was all for today. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us, and our goat, demon, devil friend, as Corey destroys a fantastic diner.
I got 1 out of 30 something. I'm not sure.
I think you got to destroy like 30 diners. I don't play this game. I never play this game. But I'd like to go ahead and mention again that this game is free on Xbox Live for the month of June or May. Is it June or May?
I think it's June.
I think it's June. June or May? My brain's not working today. On June. Also along the sides with Costume Quest 2 and Super Meat Boy. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on another episode of Potato Lounge. If you guys could leave a like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be fantastic so we can keep dishing these things out for you guys. And we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.